Well, hello everyone. This is Steve with Taking It Slow. Giving you another update for where we're at, what we've completed. Work had to come to a stop because I had two batteries for my drills and they both went completely dead. So wasn't able to finish everything yesterday I wanted to. But as the one we talked about is I have put the braces in now that have clamped into these. So that's the way that end one does it. On these is a little different. Well, that one, the strut got in my way. Come down to one where the braces. But here's the other one. So we've got the one Unistrut back here, and that bolt goes through her. So that's the strut that goes that direction. And if I come to this side, the bolt goes through this Unistrut and goes that direction. So between them and holding it, and I have used the thinner Unistrut to go through there. So was there 3 are left I couldn't put on. So that's because right now these braces are in the way. So once we get the brace out of the way, we'll be able to put the other ones in. The Unistrut and the bolts are already down there, ready to go on into those things. So we've taken care of that. So that part came out pretty good. The brackets, we've put them in. So they hold that pretty good. Hopefully you can see that better, it shows up better than what I'm seeing right now. But the Z's are in. So it's taking care of those. Got the braces. Those are the ones that'll take care of the up and down. To give you a true measurements, let's see. Like I was saying, I'm down 4 inches from this 7.5, so a little bit more than half in that. I've also put in the other brace here. This is where the Unistrut will go from here down to control my angle. It'll be, because this brace here will be bolted onto that. So it'll take care of that. But these brackets, we were putting those on when the battery died. If I come down here, I was drilling this hole, that's where the battery died. And if you look inside there, there's a drill bit. Couldn't get it back out because the battery was dead, wouldn't turn. It was just all jammed in. So that's what we're going to jump on this morning. We'll get those diagonal ones, these all put on first. And then I'm going to work on putting the other Unistrut on here, getting those bolted into place, and then start using the diagonal struts to hold it in place to get it start more to where it's going to be for a final product. But that'll be today. We'll get that wrapped up. Batteries willing. If they hold up, we'll be good to go. And then I'll put some straps up here for a little bit better wire management because right now they're just loose. But once I've done that, the next phase out here is running the conduit down underground and over, but we'll be running a trench digger because we're going to be putting it into 2-inch PVC. It's oversized PVC, aware of it, for what we're putting into there. But any future runs, it'll just be easier to run that through the 2-inch than trying to get it smaller. So we'll take care of that, but I don't anticipate the trencher getting that for another 2-3 days before I think we're ready to have that technician come in here to do. Because once we do that, we'll run the trench, like I say, all the way over here, make it 45 degree and make a turn to the shed. But the other part we have to do is our power pole is on the other side of the rig over here with our 200 amp service. So at the same time, so I'll have to move the rig out of the way, and we'll be trenching from the power pole to the solar barn, bringing over the full 200 amps. It'll go into the disconnect boxes, which is right there, and then it goes inside to the inverter. Then from the inverter it goes to another breaker panel, and then that breaker panel will be what's going to be servicing, you know, our house when we put that over here. So we're just getting this all laid out, but so we're delaying getting the trencher until we're ready to put that trench in. The RV, like I said, will have to be moved. We'll be just having to disconnect it from our services. Not that it can't run without services. It's got its own generator and everything. But I have an extension cord for the power for the 50 amp service. So anticipate that to be, like I said, 2, maybe 3 days. And then we'll be getting the trencher. I'll have the solar field out here ready enough for that. And then the shed, we'll be going in there and taking care of some stuff in there and get that. It'll be ready also to bring that service, because I want, when I do that trench and bring the wires, I'll be able to wire and activate that disconnect box. I want to be able to activate the EG4 inverter and have that all ready to go. So it'll just be a matter of getting things up and running. So I don't want to pull that plug until, you know, something that I won't be able, I know I'll be able to get done within a day and a half to the very most. So that's where we're at now. I'm going to keep things rolling here. Have a good one.